Mauricio, there's an emergency.
Huh? What is it, Ambra? I'm still working here.
There was a small girl that was left in front of our front door. Do you know something about this? I asked her who sent her here, and she said you did.
Oh, yeah. That's my nephew, Savina.
Huh? Your niece?
Yeah, she's my sister's daughter. She's 3 years old.
What? Your sister had children?
Huh? You didn't know? She went on a business trip abroad one time and met a Japanese man there. She had a child with him, but since the man was already married, she's raising the child on her own. My sister is one of those unmarried mothers, you see.
What? This is my first time hearing this.
Huh? Didn't I tell you about it before?
No, I don't think you did. Because surely I would have remembered something like that. Besides, she lives so far away, our wedding half a year ago was the first and last time I've ever seen her. I don't even know her contact information.
I see. Sorry, I thought that I had already told you. My bad.
Why are you saying that like this isn't a big deal? So why has her child been deposited at our front door like this then?
She hasn't been deposited. I got her from my sister and I left her there at the front door. You say that like I did something wrong.
Huh? Well, you kind of did do something wrong. You just left a child at our front door without even telling me about it in advance. Hold on. Don't tell me you intend on making me take care of her, do you?
Sorry, I must have forgotten to tell you about it. I could have sworn I did, though. And actually, I did intend on asking you to take care of her for me. My sister's going to be going on a vacation abroad for a month starting today. She says she wants you to take care of her child.
1 month? She can't just leave me with her child because she wants to go on vacation? That's not very responsible parenting. You know that I have work as well, right?
That's why I asked you to take care of her in the first place?
Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you want me to take care of a child because I had work?
You now work from home since there were some new reforms at your company recently, right? If you're at home all day, that means you can take care of a child.
What? Are you thinking straight right now? Even if I'm at home all day, I still have to do just as much work as I did when I went to the office. I'm actually quite busy, you know?
I mean, it's not like anyone's supervising you. So you could just not do your work for a bit and see to the child now and then, right? That should be really easy for you.
What are you talking about? What in the world made you think that this was going to be easy for me? There's no way I can just not do any work and take care of this nephew of yours instead.
Stop whining, Ambra. What are you gonna do? Just ignore her and let her starve? Anyways, what is Savina doing right now? I assume you already let her in the house?
I opened the door thinking it was a delivery, and she just let herself in before I could even react. She got on the sofa and fell asleep immediately. I'm using this opportunity to contact you like this right now.
You see? If you've got time to contact me like this, then you've also got time to be doing your work instead.
But that's not what I'm trying to tell you. I'm currently very busy with work, and I can't just leave the computer every now and then to check on this child.
Come on, Ambra. Just tell the people at your company that you have to go to the bathroom or something. They won't know, right? Oh, by the way, my sister gave me a memo containing basic information about Savina. It says she has no allergies, so you can let her eat anything she wants.
But I haven't agreed to take care of her yet.
So you're just gonna kick her out of the house or something? Come on, Ambra, don't be so selfish. She's just 3 years old after all. Oh, I forgot to tell you. You see, I'm going on a business trip from today.
What? You're going to be gone for a month as well? And you're the one who thinks I'm being selfish?
Yeah. All I'm doing is asking you for a little favor, and you're making such a big deal out of it. Just say you don't want to because it's too much of a hassle if that's what you're thinking.
It's not that I'm too lazy, but I literally don't have the time to take care of a 3-year-old child and do work as well. There are only 24 hours in a day, you know.
Jesus, Ambra, stop whining. There are people who have it harder than you know. Single mothers, including my sister, have to do this all the time. They'd probably laugh if they could hear from you right now. To tell you the truth, you weren't even my sister's first option. She wanted to get Armand to take care of her, but apparently she's really busy this month, so she couldn't. That's why we're counting on you instead, Ambra. Just do your duty as the wife, all right? And don't bother Mom with this, all right?
Are you being serious right now? You're telling me to take care of a 3-year-old on my own? I don't care if single moms do this stuff all the time. They have my respect, but I just can't. I don't even have any experience raising children.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll do fine, Ambra. I know it might seem difficult, but you just have to get used to it.
Don't say that like it's so easy. It's not you who's going to be taking care of her, but me.
Well, now you're just being selfish. All right, I'll leave the rest to you then.
Jesus, what are all of you thinking? Both you and your sister aren't in your right minds. Maurizo? It's been 2 weeks since you just left me with this niece of yours, but don't you think that you could have checked on me by text at least once? Seriously, not only do you suddenly leave me with your niece, but you don't even text me after that? Isn't that a bit too selfish? I told my company about what happened, and they let me have a bit more free time from work, but business is really busy right now, and I can't just continue ignoring my work like this. I'm already busy enough as it is taking care of Savina. I'm not even sleeping properly anymore. I'm at my limit, Maurizo. I wonder if your mother can't come and help me? I know that she has to get on a plane to come here, but my parents have already passed away, so I can't exactly rely on them. Maurizo! I can see that you're not even reading these texts. Just what the hell is going on with you? Ambra! I heard that you were hospitalized. Are you all right? Can you even text? I thought that you couldn't answer the phone while you were in the hospital room, which is why I decided to text you without even thinking. Long time no see, mother-in-law. It's all right, I can text just fine. Ambra! Where did you hear I got hospitalized from? You entered my phone number as the emergency contact number at your company, right? You put mine instead of Maurizo's since you knew that he was often busy and wouldn't be able to answer the phone, right? I think you told me yourself before that you would put my phone number as the emergency contact number. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I heard that you collapsed from overwork. What in the world happened? You see, I was made to take care of a 3-year-old on top of having to work from home. A 3-year-old? Like a child of a relative or a friend? No, your granddaughter, apparently. She's your daughter's child. What? I heard from Maurizo that you were really busy this month, but I can't do this on my own anymore. Would you please take care of your daughter's child for me? Maurizo says that since I work from home now, I can easily take care of a child while doing work since no one will notice if I leave the computer. But that's not how it works. I tried to tell him, but he wouldn't listen to me. It doesn't matter whether I'm working from home, I still have to do just as much work as before. I don't even have any experience raising a child, and yet I was suddenly made to take care of a 3-year-old for 1 month, and an active one at that. I can't both work and raise a child at the same time, at least not now. I know your daughter does exactly that all the time, but I'm afraid I can't do the same. I mean, the fact that I was hospitalized due to overwork is proof of that. I've already reached my limit, mother-in-law. What? Hold on, Ambra. What do you mean my daughter both works and takes care of a child all the time? But my daughter is still single and has no children. What? Just where did you get that information from? Maurizo told me that his sister met a Japanese man while abroad on a business trip and had a child with him. But this man was already married, so she's raising the child on her own as an unmarried mother. First of all, that's impossible. It's true that my daughter went on a business trip abroad once, but ever since she returned 1 year ago, she's been living with me at our old house. And I think I would have known if she was pregnant during that time. Not to mention that this child of yours is 3 years old, while I'm pretty sure my daughter was in the country the whole time around the period she supposedly got pregnant with a Japanese man abroad. I'm afraid I don't have any grandchildren. Really? Then who's this child I've been taking care of for the past month? I don't know, but Marizo lied to you and hid the true identity of that child. Oh, speaking of which, who's taking care of the child now? If you're currently at the hospital, then you must have handed her over to someone else, right? Oh, yeah. My colleague and her husband are taking care of her right now. I see. All right, I'm going to come meet you right now. I know that you can't contact Marizo since I tried calling him as well, but he wouldn't answer. If there's no other relative you can rely on, then I have to come and help you, right? I need to get on a plane, so it will already be dark when I get there, but make sure to get some rest before then. We also need to figure out just who this child Marizo left you with is. Mother-in-law? I know you probably didn't contact me until now since you knew I lived really far away, but you really needed to tell me about this sooner, you know? Marizo told me not to contact you because you were really busy this month. But I agree, I should have told you sooner. Thank you for helping me.
Hey, Ambra. I just got home. Jeez, sorry I wasn't able to contact you for so long. You see, the fact that I was manually using the office smartphone my company gave me while I was on a business trip is the main reason I couldn't contact you. But I was also just so busy, and I completely forgot to charge his phone the whole time I was here.
Hello, Marizo. I saw those texts you sent Ambra just now. Please don't contact Ambra anymore. I'm the one you're going to talk to.
Huh? What is it, Mother?
You see, your wife was hospitalized because she collapsed from overwork.
She was hospitalized? Wait, are you with Amber right now? What in the world is happening?
I got a call from Amber's company saying that Amber was hospitalized, since she had my phone number as the emergency contact number. I went to her immediately, and now I'm taking care of her until she recovers.
What? Seriously?
Marizo, you little punk. You knew that Amber was the type of person that didn't like relying on others and tried to do everything on her own, and you used this to your advantage, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mother.
She suddenly lost her parents in an accident when she was still in high school, and since then she was forced to live on her own. This probably has something to do with how she often refuses to ask for help from others and puts too much pressure on herself. But while this would often help her achieve excellence in her studies or work or whatever, this time it was her undoing. Along with having to work, she now had to take care of the 3-year-old you suddenly pushed on her. And a few days earlier, she finally collapsed from overwork.
I had no idea that was happening. So does that mean... Does she know that Savina isn't actually my sister's child?
Yes, I told her. Apparently, you said to her that I was very busy, but you did this so that she wouldn't contact me, right? Because if she had, she would have found out that your sister never actually had any children.
Seriously?
That child, Savina, was it? Is the child that was born between your ex-girlfriend from high school and her husband that she divorced, right?
What? How do you even know that?
Because Savina looks exactly like your ex-girlfriend. I used the information network made between the parents at your high school and contacted your ex-girlfriend's mother. She told me everything about it. She even came to take Savina off of Amber's hands. Savina's now being taken care of at your ex-girlfriend's parents' house.
Really?
Let's get back on topic, shall we? You got back together with this ex-girlfriend of yours from high school, didn't you, Marizo? Which means that you betrayed Ambra and cheated on her.
Yeah, but...
Not only that, but you used your 1-month business trip as cover to go on vacation with your ex-girlfriend. Not only that, but you made Ambra take care of her child so that you two could go on vacation, telling her that it was your sister's child. Honestly, I'm ashamed of myself for having raised such a son, as much as I'm sorry for what Ambra had to go through.
Mother, I know that you're mad, but you're going to side with me, right? I mean, it's only natural for the mother to side with her son, don't you think?
What in the world gave you that idea? Obviously I'm siding with Ambra. Why would I side with a man who not only cheated on his wife, but also tricked her into taking care of the other woman's child? You being my son makes it hurt even more.
Why? Don't you love your own son?
Not anymore, I don't.
But...
Clearly I've failed at raising children. That was my responsibility, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to do a better job with you. But I'm going to make up for it by punishing you with my own hands.
Huh? What do you mean, punish me?
Where are you right now, Marizo?
At our house? Why'd you ask?
Just stay put there for a little bit longer, okay? You'll only make it worse if you try to flee.
Huh? Hold on. Just what do you plan on doing to me? What exactly should I be fleeing from? Mother. I was forcefully dragged into a black van by a bunch of muscular men.
Oh, so they're letting you text? Wow, so I guess they're a lot kinder than I thought they were.
Yeah, they let me use my phone when I said that there was something I wanted to ask you. Just who are these people exactly? And why do they seem to know you?
You know the Iwanami Construction Group, right?
What? Isn't that the place where degenerates are sent to be reborn into upstanding citizens? My sister used to work there as one of the managers, right?
Yes, they're going to make you do hard labor as a way to repent for your sins. You already know that your sister used to work there and that the current CEO is a friend of hers, right? I asked her for a small favor, and now they're going to... Well, you know what they're going to do.
Huh? What exactly are they going to do to me?
You'll find out soon enough. Until you're reborn into an upstanding citizen, I won't let you step foot in our house.
No! Not the Iwanami Construction Group!
It seems it was perfect timing when I called in the Iwanami Construction Group to pick up my son because he got fired from his previous job. Apparently, he's taken his ex-girlfriend with him on business trips multiple times already, and he was fired for it when the company found out. Ambra was able to leave the hospital in about a week. She divorced Marizo and at the same time made both him and his ex-girlfriend pay her an alimony. It seems that it was a bit more expensive than the regular rate, since not only did Marizo cheat on her, but he also made her take care of this other woman's child, causing her to ultimately be hospitalized from overwork. Marizo's ex-girlfriend didn't have the money to pay the alimony, so she was sent back to her parents' house. Her parents paid the alimony for her, and she now works day and night trying to pay back the debt she owed her parents. My son, on the other hand, was sent to the Iwanami Construction Group like previously mentioned. He's going to be paying the alimony he owes Ambra bit by bit from the salary he earns there. The Iwanami Construction Group is famous for being able to turn degenerates into upstanding citizens, no matter how rotten they are. So I only hope that I will one day be able to proudly welcome my son home again.